Hi, today we'll be opening the first crossover series from Buddy Fight featuring Detective Conan or Case Closed for some other region. Right, so let's take a look at the trial deck. So this is the detective side white. Right, this is the packaging. As you can see, the Japanese packaging is very different from the English version. Even the way to open this trial deck is very different from how we open the English one. Right? Okay, so at the back here we have the live counter and the play sheet. Right, so the usual live counter, how to play, featuring Detective Conan cards, and the normal playmat with the how to play the deck at the back. So let's put this aside. Okay, so this is the deck. Let's take a look at the first half. So this will be the body. Okay, it's actually the same card with different art. So this is Detective Conan. Okay. So activate, you may discard one card from your hand. If you do so, search for one Kudo Shinichi from your deck to hand. And you can only activate this once per turn. After the battle, you can play a Kudo Shinichi on top of this card by paying the core cost. So this is a body. And another parallel foil. Okay, what does this do? When this card enters the field during your final phase, you can declare one card type and look at your opponent's hand. If your opponent have the card type in hand, deal 2 damage to your opponent. Right? So the main feature of the detective side will be to guess what's in your opponent's hand. So if you guess monster and there's a monster in the hand, you have to take 2 damage. So this is Kudo Shinichi. Return a Conan on your field back to hand, pay 1 gauge. When this card enters the field, during this turn it gets triple attack. At the start of your final phase, you can return this card back to hand and call a Conan onto the field. So from the body to Kudo Shinichi and back to the other Conan. So that's the main combo of the trial deck. Okay, when this card enters the field, if there are other detectives, draw 1. Simple. In this card enters the field, discard 1 card from your hand, search for one detective item to hand and shuffle the deck. And if there's a Conan or Kudo Shinichi, this card get penetrate. Simple. Okay. Kogoro. Core cost, pay 2 gauge, penetrate, double attack. Very simple. Size 3. Okay. Then what do we have here? Oh, about this character. He will appear in both the white side and the black side because he's something like a spy. Okay, so when you're forming deck, please take note of the trait here. Okay, he have both the black organization trait and the detective trait. Okay, so when this card call cost, pay 2 gauge, put the top deck into soul, nullify all effect of the opponent in battle with this card. And this ability cannot be nullified. If you destroy opponent character in battle, draw 1. Double attack, Soul Guard. Simple. And now we have the FBI. Pay 1 gauge, put top 2 cards into soul, activate, select opponent character, remove 1 soul, destroy it. Move Soul Guard. Size 2. Pay 1 gauge, put the top of your deck into soul. Activate skill, pay 1 life, review top 5 cards, and add, if there are 2 or more detective among them, this card get double attack. If there's 4 or more, it can penetrate and triple attack instead, and return them back to the bottom deck in any sequence. So simple. If this card get discarded from your hand, and you may call it from the drop zone. So if you use any cost to discard her away, you can just call it back. It's very simple. When this card enters the field, charge 1, heal 1. Alright, so that's first half of the deck. second half. Okay, so this is the flag. Very simple, just Detective Conan. Right. And before I forget, the format of the cards is a bit different from the usual. So your word is actually written here. Okay. And attack defense the same. Your trait, and this is the character name. Okay. So what does this do? Pay 1 gauge, top of the deck into soul, shadow dive. Okay. When this card attacks, this card and one of opponent gauge, and you get to charge 1 gauge. Move Soul Guard. Alright, that's the Phantom Thief. Set card. All detective character on your field cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effect. When a detective enters your field, you gain 1 life, draw 1, activate once per turn. You can only set 1 of these cards on the field. And this is to declare 1 card type. Look at opponent's hand. If your opponent has it in his or her hand, you get draw 2. If your opponent do not have, your opponent draw 2. Very simple. And during opponent's attack, nullify the attack. If there's a detective on your field, you gain 2 life. Typical Dragon Shield. And this is not equipment, this is an spell. Pay 1 gauge, destroy 1 character on opponent field. After that, if there's a detective on your field, you may discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, return this card back to hand. Okay. Charge 2, add 1 size 1 and below character with detective to hand. Simple. There's only 1 copy of this. Okay. Cast cost, discard 1 card from your hand. Draw 2. Simple. Drop 1, draw 2. Right, this is an item. Equip cost, pay 1 gauge. Put the top deck into soul. All detective card on your field get attack plus 3000. And this card can attack even if there's a monster in your center. When this card attack, if there are 3 or more detective on your field, draw 1 and shoot 2 damage to your opponent. And we have the impact. Right, 1 foil and 3 non-foil. So if your opponent has 4 left life and you have Conan or Shinichi on your field, pay 2 gauge, deal 4 damage. Damage cannot be reduced. Right, very simple. So that's for the side white. Now let's go for the side black. Okay, so this is the black organization. When the packaging is darker as compared. So this is the deck. And just like the previous one, we have the life counter and play sheet featuring the black organization instead. Okay. Let's put this aside and let's take a look at the deck. Let's go for this side first. Okay, so we have Jin. Core cost, pay 2 gauge. Return a black organization character from your field back to hand. Activate skill. You can call this card from your hand by paying a call cost. Counter call, so you can after attack pay 2 gauge and call this back into the field. When this card enters the field, add a size 1 and below black organization card. Call it, sorry, by paying the call cost and double attack. Okay, so this is the body, and for information, this is the same card, right, with alternate art. And this is another one. Call cost, pay 2 gauge, return 1 black organization back to hand. You can call this counter call. When attacking, destroy 1 opponent character, and if you do, deal 2 damage to opponent. Double attack. Right, a similar effect. What do we have here? Right. Pay 1 gauge, put top deck into soul. Counter, choose 1 of the 2. you either destroy a size 2 and below character on your opponent's field, or destroy an item or event which is spell on your opponent's field. Very simple. Penetrate, double attack, so good. And we have Vocal, pay 1 gauge, return 1 black organization back to hand, counter call. When enter the field, choose 1 card on your opponent's field and remove up to 2 souls from it. Wow, that's quite strong. Now we have the Belmont. Pay 1 gauge, choose up to 1 black organization character from your field back to hand. Counter call. And when this card enters the field, you gain 3 life. Alright, so there's a lot of counter call in this deck, so you actually get to attack, counter call, return them back to hand, call another one, so multiple attack. And Belmont, pay 1 gauge, return up to 1 back to hand, exact same effect, counter call, and when this card enters the field, return 1 card on your opponent's field back to hand. Okay, that's very strong. So they all have similar effect. And this is what I said just now, right? So this is the black organization version of him. Select 1 character on your field, reveal this card from your hand. If you do so, select 1 character on your field, reveal this card from your hand, put it face down in the soul. So basically this card have ambush, right? Ambush basically means if let's say this is face down in the soul, like this, when this card gets destroyed, you can actually call this onto the field. Okay, so when this card enters the field, charge 1, gain 1 life, and if it's entered by a card effect, discard 1 opponent gauge and shoot 1 damage. Okay, then we have size 0. Counter call, when enter the field, choose 1 black organization on your field plus 3k power. Simple. Right, this is a spell. Pay 1 gauge, choose 1 to 2. Destroy a character on opponent field, or destroy an item or event on your opponent field. Simple. Okay, and this is an alternate art of the flag. It's exactly the same, just have different art. So you have 2 copies of that. And you can only cast this if there's a black organization on your field. Add 1 size 1 and below black organization. Oh, sorry. Call it from your drop zone by paying the call cost. You can only activate once per turn. So only 1 copy. During your opponent's attack, pay 1 gauge, nullify the attack, add 1 black organization back to hand. Set card, all black organization plus power plus 3k. And if a black organization enters the field by effect, which is almost everyone, charge 1, draw 1. You can only set 1 on the field and disactivate once per turn. If you attack 3 or more times during this turn, look at top 3 card, add 1 card to hand, the rest into gauge. Pass X link. Okay, nullify the attack. If there's a black organization on your field, charge 2. Dragon Shield. Destroy a black organization on your field, destroy 1 card on your opponent's field. Alright, this is the very strong card. Charge 1, gain 1 life, draw 1. Simple. Not once per turn. Right, and we have a pistol. So pay 1 gauge, top deck into soul. This card can attack even if there's a monster in the center. When this card attack, reduce a card on your opponent fields the defense by 5000. And when this card destroy an opponent or deal damage to opponent, draw 1. Discard 1 opponent gauge and deal 1 damage to opponent. Right, very strong. It's a very strong item. And we have the impact. Okay, if your opponent has 4 life or less, and there's black organization on your field, pay 2 gauge. Deal damage to your opponent equals to the amount of types of black organization in your drop. So if there's 8 types, you actually deal 8 damage. Okay, but it can be reduced, so just take note. So this is the side black. And now comes the main feature, the booster box. Okay, this is a UB set, so there's 10 packs, and every pack will come with a foil. Okay, so this is the box. And we have a advertisement paper for the upcoming mobile game for Detective Conan. Okay, so there are 10 packets, like a normal UB booster, and there's 7 cards per pack. Common, and this is the rare coating, and this is a double R, so every pack will have at least 1 foil. Okay, and 2 rare. Right, this is a very interesting set, high potential to be a meta. Okay, this is a card that you can have multiple copies in the deck, so it's the Criminal. It also gives you a special winning condition. If you are transformed into this card, and there are 6 or more souls under this card, you win the fight. Okay, very simple. So once per turn, you can destroy 1 character on your opponent's field, put the top deck into soul once per turn, and when you are dealt damage and there are 2 or more criminals in your drop, you can remove 1 soul. If you do so, reduce damage to 0. Okay, and 2 rares. These are parallel foil, and then a double R. So definitely have 2 rares, at least 1 foil. So more rares. This is a very interesting double R. Okay, so core cost, pay 4 gauge and put 3 cards from the top of the deck into soul. And if you have a girlfriend, her girlfriend on the field cannot be destroyed, which is a R, which I haven't opened yet. It's a size 0 R. Okay, and this card on the field cannot be rested by opponent's card effect, and the ability can be nullified. When this card attack, if you have the girlfriend on the field, destroy 1 card opponent field. Okay, penetrate, triple attack, soul guard, and counter attack. Okay, let's wait for the rare to appear. We can take a look at the combo. It's actually a very strong combo. Okay, so this is a common. Yes, our first triple R. This is the triple R. Very nice triple R texture. Core cost, from your drop, put 1 card into soul. Simple. When a Kudo Shinji or Conan enters your field, you gain 2 life, draw 1, which there's a lot of counter core, so very simple. And Conan and Kudo Shinji on your field's attack become infinity. Alright, not joking. It's actually infinity. So you have an infinite attack power. This is a bit overkill, but oh well. It's a special set, so double R. And just to take note, some of the cards have actually have parallel art. So when forming deck, do take note. Okay, our second triple R. Core cost, pay 1 gauge, pay 1 life. Counter, you can counter call this card from hand. Okay, when enter the field, rest a total out of 2 character and item on your opponent's field. If you do so, deal damage to your opponent equals to a card rested. So you rest 2, shoot 2, and it's counter call. So during your opponent's attack phase, start attack, you can actually call this on the field, rest 2 of their card, and shoot the damage. So our second triple R. No, I'm not seeing that red I'm looking for. Parallel foil. No double R. Another parallel foil, so 3 of them. Double R. I put it the wrong side. Yeah, I did. Right, the last pack. Ah, it's here, it's here. Okay. And these are items, skateboard. Pay 1 gauge, put 3 cards into soul. All detective character on your field cannot be rested or returned to hand by opponent's card effect. At the end of your turn, remove 1 soul. If there's no soul, destroy this card. Triple attack soul card. Okay. Now let's take a look at the combo that I was talking about. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So this 2 is actually a combo. So as long as he's on the field, he cannot be destroyed. Okay, and when this card enters the field, discard 1 card, charge 1, search for this card to your hand. If this card is on the field, both of them get power plus 5000, defense plus 5000, critical plus 2. Right, so this is actually, if they are together, this is actually 15,000 for 15,000. And this card can stack, so if you have 2 of her, this is actually 20,000, 6, 20,000, cannot be rested, ability can be nullified, penetrate, triple attack, counter attack, right? So this is one of the main features for the detective side, even though they are not detectives. Okay, and to form the deck, I'll strongly recommend to get even if you are forming just the detective side, I'll recommend you to get a black side because there are a lot of good events here, like this one. Charge 1, heal 1, draw 1. You can put it anywhere, just 4 copies. They help you in every single game. Okay, so I'll be testing out some of the decks over the week. So you can just wait a bit. We will be featuring them. And each box will come with 2 triple R, 8 double R, 1 rare parallel foil, and 2 uncommon. There's no common in this set, so 2 uncommon parallel foil. Okay, so this from Detective Conan or Case Closed. We'll be testing out some of the decks over the weekend. Mainly the Black Organization deck and the Detective deck. If we have time, I may even try to form one of the Criminal deck, right? Featuring this card that can have multiple copies in the deck. Okay, so see you.